Right, I've just got a quick organisation project for you. This item I actually purchased for 50p from my local Bernardo's charity shop. Now this is what I mean by thinking out the box. This is actually for a Tassimo, and I believe it might have been the older Tassimo, because I have got a stainless steel rack that I put our pods in for our Tassimo, and it's a lot smaller than this. But this is the idea I had when I actually saw it. Well, I had this idea because it is like a little carousel, and it's in two parts. I've got red and the green, and I'll just show you a little bit of a close-up. So this has worked out really well. As I said, I had an idea in mind what I wanted to do, and it did work. So on the bottom, because it is actually bigger, I've used just some paper cups I had. So what I've done is, in this one, I've got these tags that was cut out of a sheet that I got from Hobbycraft. So there's different tags, and what we tend to do is, I can show you maybe one. I mean, you could even, because we're doing pocket letters at the moment at my community centre in Craft Club, is cut across there, and you've actually got the rectangle square to go in the pocket letter. And I've found these fit really well and don't need a lot of trimming, and then you can just layer them up. Others, like these, if you didn't want the thank you, then you can cut round some of the flowers or just cut across. So there's a lot of things you can do. In this next bit, I've got some oddments of ribbon, and in this one I have got some different gems. So this is all to do with my group doing pocket letters. So they've got everything there, and then in the top layer I've used these see-through mousse containers, and they've got no print on, so they're quite easy to see through. So this one I've just got some of these foxes there, felt foxes. Then in these three I've split different pieces, so people can just pick up a pot and rummage through it and find the little treasures. So there's a lot of little embellishments and pieces that they can use, and there's some stickers in there as well that they can use on their projects. Then what they can do is just swap the little containers around to each of the group if they didn't want what was in the pot. So that has worked out really well. I'm glad how this project has actually turned out. So that goes on top, and what I can do then is replenish it each time we do a project like card making or whatever we're doing, and everything's there, and it can just be lifted off onto the table when we're crafting. As I said, this item was 50p from Bernardo's, and I am really pleased. This is what I say about thinking out the box. I pick up things. I do like wine racks. I've done a few things with those. Paper racks is one of my favourites, and you can pick these up really reasonable because a lot of people do not use them. I don't actually use the paper racks as paper racks, and I am going to do a video on thinking out the box and what I use the different pieces for, and show you how I use them around my home. Now I know this is a little short video. I am thinking about uploading a few of these that just, you know, like a 5-minute video on different organisation projects, or it could be even crafting, just to give you some ideas that when you're out, you know, look at things and think, I know what I can do with that. Even if I'm not sure, I do still pick up something if I'm more than likely to find an idea for it or use it. Main thing is to be careful not to pick up too much stuff so you're cluttering your home up and then don't use the pieces. But if I've got an idea for something, or I'm thinking about using that item, I will pick it up, especially if it's not too expensive. But if I haven't used it within a certain time limit, I will then consider donating it back to the charity shop. So thanks for watching this video. Goodbye.